Hey everybody, it's me, Throwback Flyersguy, and welcome to another edition of Throwback Flyersguy. This is an episode that I really wanted to do. An episode because it's something I really needed to talk about with each and every one of you. After getting out of the hospital in 2018, I was going through a lot of anxiety, and it was a tough time for me in my life. I was going through a lot that just getting out of the hospital and recovering from one of the worst things that's ever happened to me in my life. And once I came home, everything seemed well, but there was something that just wasn't quite right about me when I came home in 2018. You know, I had what they called post-traumatic stress. And that was a cause for the anxiety I was going through in 2018. I had to take medication for it. Luckily, I don't have to take that medication anymore because I think I'm okay now. Because now I'm doing really well without it. And to me, the medication just kind of made me feel out of it. So I didn't really like the medication. I mean, it helped me with my anxiety, but it was just, But before that, I remember going to a doctor's appointment, and I was getting really, when I had anxiety, I was getting really bad muscle cramps in my leg. And I could not control them. I was afraid to get them. I had a constant fear that they were going to come back. And one day, we went to a doctor's appointment around 2018. And it was I went to see my pulmonologist, Dr. Hanson Flashing. And I was a mess. I was afraid to get these muscle cramps. And the doctor had the best advice. He gave me the best advice. He said that I need to stop being like that. I mean, it's all in my head. And that's what anxiety does. It's all in your head because you get anxious. All of a sudden, all this crazy stuff starts happening to you. And anxiety is your brain trying to fool you into thinking that you can't stop it. There's no way to stop it, but sometimes advice works. And his advice was really good advice. And when he told me that, it made me realize, I need to stop being so anxious over things. I need to stop worrying about the muscle cramps that happen to me. Nowadays, when I get a muscle cramp, I don't panic anymore. I just wait for it to pass, and then I'm okay. Nowadays, I was feeling pretty good. My muscle cramps surfaced in 2019, but I was able to handle them well. What I'm saying is, I was able to get through them because I remembered what my pulmonologist told me. And it really helped me live a better life, helped me live a more happier life. It really helped me chill out. It really, changed my life. And I'm still anxious sometimes, but it hasn't really been as bad as it was back in 2018 and back in 2019. They resurfaced a couple times. Around 2022, around 2023 and 2022, but around 2023 they stopped happening. They came back a few times, but they're not as bad as they used to be. But luckily, I do get anxious. And being a Flyers fan, sometimes I get anxious. But in a weird way, you know, being a sports is, sport, uh, sports are an anxiety fueled thing in our lives. Ironically, Flyers hockey has helped me get through at my anxiety. And I know people are saying, how can something that causes anxiety stop you from being anxious? Well, here's the kicker. I love Flyers hockey so much. It's been a big part of my life. It's been there for me when I've had good days and I've had bad days. It was there for me when I was fighting for my life in 2017. It was there for me when my dad passed away in 2016. It's been here for me since when my Aunt Lynn passed away last month. It's helped me get through a lot of the hardships in my life. I've lost a lot of good people, great people in my life. And Flyers hockey has helped me get through that. Because a lot of people that I've lost along the way were huge Flyers fans. My friend Vinny, who used to work at the local deli, that was a tough loss for me. The loss of my friend Tom, that was really tough. And the hard times I went through in 2023, it really helped me get through that. Because 2023, actually 2023 was a breakthrough, but 2022, I hated that year. And I look back at 2022 as a distant memory now. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling hopeful. It's all thanks to the advice from my pulmonologist, Dr. Hanson Flashing, who works who's a pulmonologist at University of Penn Hospital. He is a great pulmonary doctor, all around great guy, big guy too, but a gentle giant. And, he's such a great guy, and I'm happy and I'm truly grateful to have him as my pulmonologist. He recently went away a couple of years ago. He came back. He looks completely different now. He's really come a long way. And I'm proud of the guy, I'm really proud of the guy. And he's helped me get through a lot of stuff in my life. It wasn't, he taught us so much about the ventilator and how it operates and how the breathing works. He's just an all-around great guy and a great doctor. And if you are somebody with Duchenne muscular dystrophy, you need to see a good pulmonologist, I suggest you go see Dr. Hanson Flashing. He's a great guy and a great doctor. And he's helped a lot of people that are on trachs and are on vents. He's a good guy, and he was recommended by my pulmonary doctor from Children's Hospital, Dr. Panich. He recommended him to me, and I have to say, Panich was a good doctor as well, and he made a good recommendation for Dr. Hanson Flashing. And I thank him for that. I thank him for that every day. He's another reason why I don't have to do sprints on the ventilator anymore, because the doctor, it was ridiculous that I was reading off the ventilator in 2017 that I shouldn't have had to do that. And, Marty on the ventilator. I have Duchenne muscular dystrophy. My lung functions cannot improve, unfortunately. But if somewhere along the road there's a cure for Duchenne muscular dystrophy, I wish it for every single person that has Duchenne muscular dystrophy. And I want to see there be a cure for people that are going through this disease. I don't consider muscular dystrophy a disease. I consider it a disability, something that we have no control over, but something that we wish to have a cure for someday. I'd like to dedicate this video to Dr. Hanson Flashing and to my doctor, my pulmonary doctor at Children's Hospital, for recommending Dr. Hanson Flashing. I dedicate it to him as well. And I feel great, guys. If you guys are suffering with any form of anxiety or PTSD from a procedure you had to have in the hospital, I understand. I'm here for you, and I get it. There were times in my life where I've seen people with anxiety. I have a friend of mine who has it, but she's doing really well now. And I'm truly proud of her. And I never really understood what anxiety was. I never even thought that I had it, because the doctors always said, oh, I'm anxious. He has anxiety, I'm anxious, and all this stuff. Now they were onto something. Because I didn't want to admit that I had anxiety, because I'm a guy who doesn't want to admit. I don't want to be the guy. I don't want to be the guy to admit I had anxiety. But I do. I did have it, and I still have it sometimes. But I know how to maintain it. And the best way to maintain it, what I do, making YouTube videos, is a good way to keep the anxiety from not hitting me too hard. Because when you have anxiety, it's good to stay busy. And YouTube has been a great distraction. YouTube has been a great distraction from anxiety. It's been a great distraction from what's been going on in the world outside right now. And it's a good, because in a way, the stuff that's going on in this country right now, anxious moments for everybody. When 9/11 happened, I'm sure a lot of people had anxiety that day. Because that was a tough day. But I distract myself by making YouTube videos, posting positive posts on social media is a good way to distract yourself from what's going on in the world outside right now. I am pretty much aware of what's going on in the world right now. Many of us are. And whichever side you're on, as an American, we're all in this together. Doesn't matter who we voted for, we're all in this. And I have nothing against whoever people vote for. to vote for whoever you want. You have that right. And I'm not going to get into a fight with anybody about it. Because we all have a right to like who we want. And we all have a right to choose who we want. That's just how I feel about that. We're all in this together, all of us. And each and every one of us is going through anxiety. It's tough living in this world today. It is. It's not easy. It's hard. It's tough. You got a lot of stuff to worry about. Just a couple of years ago, we had a plane crash here in Northeast Philadelphia. And it was definitely an anxious day for all of us. Well, anyway, guys, I'm glad I can call here and talk to all of you. My best advice for you, if you're going through anxiety or PTSD, it's good to find ways to distract yourself from that. Whether it be watching one of your favorite shows, making YouTube videos, whatever it is, making YouTube videos, or just, forging a path of positivity. It's a good way to distract yourself from what's going on in the world and distract yourself from anxiety. Guys, thank you for listening to what I have to say here on YouTube. I'm glad I can do these videos. And I'm glad I don't do these videos for profit or personal gain or anything like that. I do these videos because I'm a real guy. I keep it real and I talk about real issues. And that's just how I feel about it. To me, this isn't about money. It's not about money, it's about helping people. It's about forging a path of positivity to this world that we're in. And I want to continue to forge that path of positivity. Guys, thank you for joining me here on Throwback Flyersguy. Just like the last video, there will not be an intro to this video. So there will not be an intro or outro to this video. Because I want to be real with you guys. And if I put an intro, it's gonna ruin the essence of this video. It's gonna ruin the whole point I'm making in this video. So there's not gonna be an intro to this. Guys, I'll see you next time on Throwback Flyersguy. Thank you for joining me, guys. And have a good day, Miss Rose. Like will be my last video until the fall. I'm probably going to be taking a break with Throwback Flyersguy for a couple of months. When you have a lot of content to make on here, sometimes you gotta take a break from some of the content you're making. So I'm going to most likely be taking a break. It's gonna be my last Throwback Flyersguy video. For now at least. But I will be back around September to talk about more Throwback Flyersguy stories. If I still have any stories I have to talk about. Because I'm starting to run out of stories to talk about on here. But this certainly is one that I wanted to tell because I wanted it to be a positive story to tell. And I wanted it to have a positive ending. It was real. The ending was real, and it was certainly positive. So I'm taking a break with Throwback Flyersguy from this point on, and I'll be back in September, guys. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you guys in September for another season of Throwback Flyersguy.